Hello, hello, crafty friends. It is day 31 of, what are we doing? National Crafting Month. I cannot believe that it's the last day. I'm like, what? What just happened? Hopefully everyone can hear me today. My camera is good. Oh my goodness, it has been quite a month of chaos. A month of chaos. Let's see if I can get everything together. I think we're good today. Hi, Jean and Chris and Corey. Welcome. Can you guys hear me? It doesn't seem like it's been 31 days. It's gone so fast. I have all the projects sitting behind me. I'm just like, wow. We've done a lot this month. A lot. Hi, Lucille. I know so many pictures. So much of so many things. I have like I keep like thinking like, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. No. This one's my favorite. So many favorites this month. Chris, that's so funny. You don't know what you're going to do at work at 10 a.m. every day now? That's so funny. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Denzel. Good afternoon. I'm so excited to hang out with you guys today. So basically, I just kind of wanted to share projects that didn't quite work that I needed to kind of circle back around and just talk about like, what did you guys like this month? What didn't you like this month? I don't know. I did a series kind of like this around Advent, but it was not live. Every day I posted a video. It was for, I think, 24 days, but they were all recorded videos. I just like filmed them, edited, and posted. It wasn't live every single day. So this has been very, very different for me. Going live this many days in a row is kind of wild. Hi, Angela, Melanie. Hello, hello. I'd love to know if anyone is here for the very first time, like you have missed every single video this month, but you are joining today. Say hi in the chat. I'd love to know that you're here. Hi, Kristen. Oh my goodness, just sitting here, I was just like, look at all the things I made. And let's see. Yeah, I want to show you like some of the stuff you guys would see in the video, but you didn't quite get to like see it up close. So I want to show you up close what everything looks like. And just hang out. Just hang out. How are you guys doing? Hi, Joby. Hey, Candy. Yeah, I want to know, what was your favorite project this month? If you can pinpoint one. Might have had better luck if some of the Advent ones were live. I might have, because I was like struggling. Although it was kind of nice to just be in my little zone and, you know, not have any feedback and trying to like figure things out. So I kind of like that as well. So it's, you know, it's both ways. I enjoy the feedback, because some of the feedback I'm like, I didn't even think of that. So, you know, two crafty heads are better than one. So your favorite, Kristen helped me out on the cow mug. Seriously, Kristen came in clutch that day. That was awesome. Hey, Stephanie. It's raining here today too for me, Chris. Not loving it again. So let me show you our first one. I'm just gonna kind of go through the month. I have written down some notes so that I can remember things that I said I was gonna touch base on and show you. And I want to make sure that I do that as well today. But let me just show you. So this was the very first craft of the month. It has been sitting outside on my pad or on my porch, my welcome sign with the magnetic interchangeable, what do you call it? The holidays. So let me show you all the holidays. This is like something I've wanted for a long time, and I am obsessed. Here's my bunnies. And I think we discussed it. We are going to switch this out because the pink and purple and blue, I think I want to switch it to gingham, black and white. So we got the bunnies, a flower for Mother's Day. Memorial Day, we have our flag. And then June, summer, a little sun, super cute. Where was July? Oh, maybe that was July. Maybe I didn't do Memorial Day. That was Mother's Day. And June, this is 4th of July. Oh, and then June, we also have Juneteenth. September. Yeah, I think September was the leaf. October, we've got our pumpkin, little jack-o'-lantern. November is the turkey. December, our Christmas tree. And we made all of these with our We Create. And then we've got January and February. So these are all wooden, and they all have a magnet on the back, and they just stick onto the interchangeable sign. Love, love, love. So if you did want to make this, I know some of you actually already got the file. I did share the file on this video. So the magnetic interchangeable calendar or door sign has all of these in there, so you can make them if you want to do that. And then I found this cute little basket at Five Below. So it sits in on our little shelf in the dining room, and they all are there to just interchange throughout the months. Yeah, Kristen, you did do a great job. The picture with the molding was your favorite, Candy. Going in your craft room when it gets together. I like that. That one was a fun one too. What about I think August was the what was August? Oh, you know what? That August was summer. August was the sun. So June was Africa for Juneteenth. And August is actually the sun. I think that's what we decided. I took you guys' suggestions for that one. I liked the sun in August. Thank you, Chris. I know that basket was so cute. $5. I liked it. Let me look at. I want to make sure I have my notes so I show you guys the things that I needed to show you. Where did my notes go? I was trying to update. My iPad was dead, so it didn't want to give me that. Then we've got the layered paper art. Oh, this is actually one of my favorites too. I really like this one. The layered paper with the bee. So fun. I dabbled in some paper crafting this month. You know, that's not my forte, but I did it, and it was actually fun. I did have some success with paper crafting. Why do my notes not want to pop up? I don't know why they don't. Let's see. Oh, and then we did the etched cutting board. I don't have all of the projects here, but a lot of them are here. Etched cutting board, hard to see. Hi, Danny. We're just recapping the month. Hi, Jamila. Oh, and our sublimated luggage tag that's hanging here. Oh, and the textured art. So I needed to come back and show y'all this because they were kind of a hot mess that day. So let's go back. Denzel, I don't know what the plan is for the time coming up. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure I'll be going live. I just don't know exactly. Never go wrong with paper crafts. So look at this one. I haven't shared this with you guys. Some of you may have peeped it behind me because I do have it hanging up. Look at this one. So I added a little, what was that? I always want to call it gold leaf, but it's like silver leaf. So silver leaf, I just added kind of randomly, and then added Calm Amidst the Chaos with some vinyl. I think it turned out really, really good. Hi, Renee. So when we were finished with this one live, it was drying. So I think during the live, it was still pink because we used that spackle that was pink. And when it dries, it turns white. And then I just added a little pizzazz to it. So that was our textured art with the spackle. And here's the other one. Let me show you. So this is, we had a little mishap with this one. So it just turned into big blobs of paint. I wanted it to be like little dabs all the way across, but then the paint started running and I wasn't liking it. And I was using big bottles of the paint. It was hard to kind of get the exact location of where the paint should be. So this is what I did. And I took it a little step further. I started out with smaller, let's move this a little bit. I started out with smaller tubes of acrylic paint. It was working much, much better so that I could get a little more control over the paint. This paint is a little bit thicker. It was not as runny. So here's what I did. I started out having just the little dabs and using my spatula to scrape them down. But look what I did. I started out with the little dabs, but then when it was finished, I thought it was a little bit too plain. So then I took this, let me show you which tool I used. I took this and just kind of scraped it. I scraped it down and then I scraped it across. And I love the finished effect. I really do. Let's see if you can get in close. Look at that detail with how it kind of scraped through. So we got this big blob, and then we went with this. I kind of like how it's kind of woven. It looks a little bit woven with the way that this scraper went through it. Higher quality paint is definitely key. This was not it. This was definitely not it. I mean, the blue is just one big blob. It was a hot mess, but this I think is very, very cool. Thank you, thank you. I was so happy that I had something better to come back with. And then I love this one, the Calm Amidst the Chaos. Man, I'm like loving it. Love, love, love. I just had so much fun this month. So much fun. Thank you. Take the new one and add some words with vinyl. I was thinking of that, but it's pretty raised. So I don't know if I could really add any words on top of it. I don't know how well it would stick to it because there still is a lot of paint, so it's pretty bumpy. It's pretty bumpy. I don't know. I like it though. I like it. A world of color. Yeah, Jamila, so many projects behind me. I'm like so excited. And let's see. Textured art. Oh, the DIY clock. So we did this clock. It has been hanging in my bathroom. It works perfectly. I love it. And that was all with the We Create. So this was just a sheet of wood. And I cut it live and ended up putting the clock parts on it and the hands. Simple project if you want to make a clock. That one was nice and it's hanging in the bathroom. The paint one was your favorite? Yeah, the paint one is cool. Oh, I like that idea, Chris. I was thinking a shadow box, and then I was also thinking of building a little frame of wood to attach it to. But I like the shadow box, and then put words on there. I like that. I like that. It does look like woven material. It's so cool. I'm running out of space to put all these things that I make, but I keep finding more. I have another room that I think I'm just gonna move things in that direction. Let's see. Oh, the DIY, the Caesar brick keychain, the project that we will not discuss. I wanted to come back on here and tell y'all, oh, I figured it out and it is so much easier if you do this, but I can't do that. I never got it to all peel off, all of the little stitching. Actually, I forgot it. It's downstairs. I'm gonna get it real quick so you can see it. I did get it, but okay, I did end up getting it. I do have all of the stitches on there. So it ended up working out in the end. But I never was able to get it where every stitch peeled off at the same time, like in a nice, easy peel. It never did. I had to like use my weeding tool to hold them down to get them to come off. So we're going to say this is the project that we shall not discuss. But it did turn out cute. I mean, I do like it. I do use it. It's on my keys. So it was a success in the end, but it was a little bit challenging getting there. Just a tad bit. And I don't have anything to show you for that one to tell you like, oh, this is what you do. I felt like it did do a better job when I put it on a mat instead of doing matless with the brick. So that's one thing I would say is helpful, but yeah, it just never worked completely. Switch out the art with the season, but I want to see them all the time. Then I did cutting and weeding the rest of the pieces. I did. I spent so much time on those stitching lines and it was a little frustrating. So I don't know. That one, I think it's super cute, but it was a frustrating project, I'll have to say. Oh, then we did UV resin, which I couldn't find. I put them in a special spot and I don't know where they are. So I can't show them. They're in a very, very special place. I just don't know where it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then the paper quilling. This was a video, so you guys didn't get to see that up close. How cute is that? I had never done paper quilling, but it was actually fun and not too difficult. I really liked it. I think Easy Weed would have been better for the stitches, to be honest. I think it would have. Hey, Nikisha. Like a patch size instead of a keychain size. I think that would be too, because I mean, these stitches are teeny tiny. So it's a cute project. It's very cute. The paper quilling was so fun. Like I said, never done it, but I tried it out. I tried out a lot of things this month. Lots of different projects. Entire group via Zoom had issues with those stitches on the brick shoot. I'm telling you, I can see that. I can see an entire group having issues. That thing was frustrating. Love quilling, like iris folding better. I don't know iris folding. I'll have to look that up. Let me write that down so I can check it out, because I did enjoy quilling. I didn't realize that I would, but I did. Iris, what did you call it? Iris folding. Okay. Writing that down so I can remember. Oh, the 4 inches didn't make a difference. It's just a challenging project. Yeah, put things in special places and then they disappear. Let's see. What else do we have here? UV resin, paper quilling, glass tumbler. Oh yeah, please email me, Joby. I'd love to see that. Where's my glass? Oh, here's my glass tumbler. We did a glass tumbler, layered vinyl with EJ's Fun Crafting. That was fun. Back to basics with EJ that day. And then my Easter basket that I did with Jamila from Jay's Tourist Laboratory, I shipped to my niece for Easter. So I filled it with all of the stuff that I had gotten from Dollar Tree and I shipped it off to her. So I don't have that either. Some of the projects did go to other places for other people. I didn't give my neighbor her sign yet though, because I had to show you guys first. Reverse canvas. I have that, but it's up. I think I taped it onto the wall. Did I put it with Velcro? What did I do it with? Oh, here it is. Here it is. This one was cute too. Just a girl who loves to create. That one's already hanging up. I'm telling you, all these things are like on my wall. So that was reverse canvas with glitter. And did it have Easy Weed? No, it's just all glitter. I chose all sparkle. So the whole thing sparkles, which is nice. You know, I love my sparkle. Leather earrings. We've got some leather earrings here. We did those for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, and the decoupage candles. They were great. It was a very fun project. But I felt like I needed to touch back on them because initially what we did decoupage. That one we didn't like as very much. And I said that you probably wouldn't want to burn the decoupage ones because of the whatever chemicals are in the decoupage or the Mod Podge. But I said, you know, these would probably be okay to burn. But what I wasn't thinking is like paper, the paper from the napkin. You might not want to burn these. I think these might just be for just for decoration. I mean, not that the fire goes all the way out to the side, but you just never know. You just never know. So I would say don't burn them, but they're super cute. I put bling on them. These are just napkins. Napkins that we used a heat gun and wax paper to go on here. And then our bunny, we added some bling to our bunny. He's cute. Patrick did end up showing me the magnetic bookmarks, yes. So I'm going to show you guys that. Although he did say it seems like there was like a little glitch in the program because what I was doing should have worked, but it wasn't. So he was going to talk to the designers or the, you know, the tech guys, the behind the scenes tech guys for the software. But he showed me another workaround. I think the way we did it, it was probably the best way, but there's another workaround that he shared that I will share. No, you definitely should never leave a candle unattended anyway. That is true. But I just thought I'd put that out there. Do you know my son, Isaiah, used to leave candles unattended in his dorm room, and he would leave and leave candles. I was like, Isaiah, you cannot leave candles burning when you go to class. Oh my gosh. So I ended up getting him a candle warmer so that there is no flame. I love my candle holder. If you guys have never seen a candle warmer, it is the best. It just has a light on the top of the candle. I guess you can do it where it's heated on the bottom and it heats from it melts from the bottom up. But the one that I have has a light on the top and it just shines on the candle and the candle or the light burns the wax. So you still get the scent from the candle, but there's no flame, there's no fire, there's no hazard. So if you leave that on, it's okay. So I got him a candle warmer so that he can stop leaving his dorm with candles burning. That's horrible. So yeah, check out the candle warmer. It's very cool. Oh, the DIY ribbon wreath. We've got that right here. I don't think you guys got a close-up of this one. Here's the close-up of this one. Our wreath with it in the middle. That was such a good idea from Jamila. I love the disco bunny. So, so cute. I think it maybe could use a little more ribbon around the side, so maybe I'll practice that. I've never made one of these wreaths either. Never done a ribbon wreath, but I think it turned out cute. Oh, you have a bottom one? Oh, no, yeah, I like the candle warmers are really nice. So this is getting ready to go on my door tomorrow for April. That will be fun to go out there. Oh, the stove cover. You guys have not seen the stove cover like outside. Oh, is this gonna fall down? No. Outside of the video. So let me show you the stove cover. I am obsessed with this. How cute is that? I put it on my stove every day and it just makes the kitchen look even, cleaner, nicer. I don't know, it just really is a finishing touch that I love. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 boards going, horizontal, and then 2 going vertical. And then I added the handles. So all of these projects, every single day, there's a video to show exactly how I made all of these things. Oh, incense is a good idea. Yes, that would be good for him as well. That's one of my tops. The stove covers, definitely a top. Welcome sign, a top. So many. Oops. It fell. So many faves. Seriously. Thank you. It was so simple. Just gluing them together, nailing it. Gluing the top piece on, and then nailing it down. It's simple. The total cost of making the stove cover, let's see, I used 2 pieces of that wood. I think the wood, don't like hold me to this for sure. I think each piece was 8. So maybe that was 16. I mean, stain or paint, depending on if you've got that. I think the wood itself was about $20 probably. Yeah. And then the handles. I think the handles I chose, that can be a variable. I think the ones I chose were like $4 each. So maybe it was under $30. Not bad, I don't think, for the stove cover. That looks so cute. And I used HTV. But one of the things that I commented on in the video is the HTV, when I used it, it was having trouble sticking. But I think it's because I want to say HTV, but I'm not. The stain that I used had poly in it. So I think use poly or use stain that does not have the poly in it. Add the poly after. But I think that was having trouble sticking to the stain, because I've stained wood before and never had an issue with putting HTV on it. So just make sure if either paint it, or if you're using stain, don't have poly in it. Yeah, like under $30. I think that's a pretty good price. You definitely can. The ones I've seen were like 100 something. So I think it's definitely a good price, and it's not a challenging project. It doesn't take too long to make. And you can get the wood cut to the sizes that you need at Home Depot. If you don't have a saw or a miter box or something at home, you can get them cut at Home Depot. Oh, it is acting up. What the heck? What is it doing? I don't know what it's doing. Gremlins are in effect. Hopefully it will taper. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on where it should be. Let's check the Wi-Fi. Okay, there. Now it seems better. I don't know, something was going on with my Wi-Fi maybe. All right, I think we're back. Non-blurry maybe. Let's see. Nope, not just on your end. I did see the blurriness. I had to wipe your eyes. You're like, wait, my glasses. Don't have my glasses on. No, it's still blurry. It's like going in and out of blurriness. Come on, people. Let me see if my iPad can be better. We'll try it. We've all this month we figured out that the phone was good, and now it's not. We couldn't have a glitch-free day. Nope. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna see if I can switch to my cell phone. Hold on. Okay, that looks better. How's that? It was going so well. All right, I think we're good now. Check that out. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, clear, perfect. Glad you guys can see it. Because when I'm filming, it's like delayed, so you guys can't see it quite on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, all right, Corey. Thanks for joining this month all the time. I'm so happy that you've been here hanging out with us. It's been really fun. Go to your appointment. Oh, you'll listen on your way. Okay, you can see and hear fine. Perfect. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. I don't know what was going on. So I switched to my cell phone. Hopefully we're good there. Okay. Couldn't have one day glitch-free. How annoying. One day. All these No sound? You don't have any sound? Wait, let me see if I have sound on my end. Oh my goodness. No, I have sound. Hopefully you guys, everyone else has sound. Barbara, I'm not sure what's going on. I think the sound is on. Maybe there's just a delay with where I am right now. Sorry. All right, weather strip art. Let's see here. This was very fun. This was live though, so you guys saw that one live. That was a fun day. And then our Caesar Aurora. Those turned out great, the little key fobs. Oh, that's a good idea, Chris. Yeah, Barbara, try to refresh your screen because I kicked out and I came back on. And I think I'm very clear now, so that's good. Aurora with embroidery and Aurora with HTV. But we had discussed Aurora with brick. I think would be really nice. Let's see. Dollar Tree craft supplies. I don't have those today either, but we did test out some vinyl and leather from the Dollar Tree, which both worked really great. So that was nice. Sublimation without a printer. This was my favorite one from that day, the passport cover. So this was with artistry supplies. We sublimated this. We did earrings. We did a keychain. We did a little zippered pouch tote bag. That was super fun. No sublimation printer, just artistry markers. And I know Chris already got some of the artistry products and made a project. So I'm happy to see that you are liking those and that you just saw them for that day. Like, I like that I was able to share some new things with you guys that you hadn't seen before. Oh, good. I'm glad, Barbara, you got it figured out. Yay. Oh, the DIY magnetic bookmark. I've got that here in my journal. So cute. I love it. But let me show you one of the things that we had an issue with Patrick and doing our contour. So I'm going to share that real quick with you guys. Let's see here. We are going to go to Leonardo Design Studio. So here is our bookmark that we had. And what we did here was make an offset or a contour around our words. And then we were trying to do a print and cut. Oh, let me just delete that. We were trying to do a print and cut here, but it kept wanting to cut out this inside part, and it was cutting out all of the words. And that's not what we wanted. We just wanted a contour around the whole thing. So Patrick was saying, when you go in to create a contour, oops, that's not what I wanted. I want, cancel that. We're making a contour around this one, around the bookmark part. So he said, when you go on to create a contour, what should happen is that if I've got, like, it's not including holes, that middle part shouldn't actually cut out. I just want the outside part. So he said that was a little bit of a glitch. But the way that we can fix it is make the offset, make it a little bigger. So then those inside contour lines disappear. So we did it at 0.043. So that gives us just the contour around the outside. I click apply. So now we need to actually ungroup them so we can see both of them. So the contour is a little bit bigger than our bookmark. So then Patrick said what we could do, so this is like an extra step, but I just wanted to show you what is possible. So we take the outside contour and we're actually going to do a contour again, but this time we're going to do it on the inside. So that we made it bigger and then we're going to make it smaller so that it fits right around our bookmark. So then I'm just going to go negative 0.043, apply that, and now the contour is there and it's the exact same size as our bookmark. When we send the design to cut, we have our bookmark, and then we've also got the outside cut line, and it did not cut the inside circle. So that's another workaround. What we ended up doing initially is just making that part white. We didn't even do a cutout, so that worked as well. But if you run into this issue, then that is another way that you can fix it. Kind of some extra steps, but it works. But it works. But it works. Let's see, magnetic bookmark. And then we did a wooden door sign, which you guys have not seen the end result of this. Check this out. So you might have seen on Instagram or one of my shorts how I spray painted these letters, and the spray paint just completely peeled off. It was crazy. I had never seen that happen, never had that happen. I ended up sanding them completely off, sanded off all of the spray paint, and then spray painted them again, and it did work. I think maybe part of the problem was that there was some type of coating on that basswood that was preventing the stain or the spray paint from adhering and sticking to the letters. So that was a little frustrating because it was weird. Like when I spray painted it live, you know, I came back and I was like, oh, this isn't quite dry yet. And I didn't want to, you know, rush the project and not let it dry. And so I didn't finish it live. But then later on that day, when it should definitely have been dry, it was just rubbing off. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot wait to give this to my neighbor. I decided because like initially when we made the bow, we had the tails down like that, but it was totally covering up my welcome. So I just made them go off to the side. I think that worked out better so you could actually see the words. And our DIY bow. So if you wanted to see how to make this bow in an easy way, that's on that video also. So DIY welcome sign. All of these have a full video on how to make everything. You think you love them all? I can't. It's hard. It's hard to come up. And then we did sublimation on clear vinyl. We did this little onesie. And we did clear vinyl adhesive, and we got this little cow mug. This is the one that Kristen helped me get through. It turned out so cute. Just the water. And we were wondering, this one still looks faint. Even though I added the water and it looked like when we were live, it did brighten up. It was not still brightened. This one is definitely brighter than this other side that I did the 350 for the 25 seconds. That didn't work as well on my press. Oh, and I totally skipped. I missed. Oh, how did I miss all these? DIY magnetic bookmark. I've skipped a few. Skipped a few. So this was our paint pouring. This was one of my first paint pouring ones. I did not like this one that much. It was not my favorite. So I ended up trying it again. And this one I'm obsessed with. It turned out so good. Let's see, which way does it go? It goes like so, like so. So this is my second one that I did. It turned out much, much better. And then I added some paint splatters. I like it. Hi, Christiana. We're just kind of going over the things that we did this month. And I guess I'd forgotten a few. We did our string art 2 ways, one with the nails, one without the nails. These are a pattern from Jennifer Maker. I like both of them. I think string art is not my favorite thing, but it was cool to do it and try out the 2 different methods, show you the 2 different methods, and try it out. But if I'm going off of things that I made this month, like everything on this table, that was like not my top project. I like the other ones a bit better. Screen printing with pigskins and pigtails. That was very fun. I was not very good at it. I kind of messed up, but I actually was able to fix it. Look, I added some bling, and I also added a little HTV to make it look like stitching. So you guys hadn't seen that yet, but the bling, oh my gosh, I totally fixed it because I had a little bit too much ink on my screen, so it wasn't like giving me nice clean lines around the letters. So I just added some bling so that the letters would all be visible. And I like it. I like it a lot. Jennifer's so good at screen printing. And I was trying my best on the live, but for some reason I just did not get that nice, crisp, clean design like she did. She's been doing it a long time. I think screen printing takes a little bit of practice to get the angle of your squeegee and the amount of ink that you need to have and the right pressure. So it just takes a little bit of practice, but I think I was able to fix it. I did a lot of fixing this month. Projects didn't quite turn out the way I'd hoped, so I fixed it. Yes, well, I wish I could say it was my first time. It was my first time with patches. So yeah, it was my first time with patches. I'd never done that. I've done shirts before. Should have made a crafty brick husband hat, right? He does need one, although he doesn't ever wear hats. He has kind of a little head, so hats kind of look funny. So he doesn't usually wear hats. I cannot be great at everything. I am not great at everything. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm great at some things, though. Some things. I'm great at making a welcome sign because that turned out fabulous. Let's see. I wanted to show you that Leonardo. The cake topper, we just made that the other day. Turned out super cute. That was a win. Another paper project in the books for me. I might be a paper crafter after this month. Fixing is better than wasting. I agree. Oh, and this one, this bookmark. This was sublimation with artistry also. I forgot. I really love this bookmark. So this was no sublimation printer. We sublimated. We just kind of drew this design with a stencil and then sublimated on glitter. And then I put it on cardstock. This is one of my faves as well. Like I said, I have a lot of favorites. It was hard to decide. And then this one, look at this planter. Never made a mosaic planter. This was amazing. I loved this. It turned out so good. So these were plates and bowls from the thrift store that I broke, glued on, and you know, the whole process is on the video, but yeah. I'm great with bows. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Eve. I'm trying out a new hairstyle today. I got like a braided headband I made with my hair because I'm so tired of my hair and my face all the time. So I was like, I'm just going to wear a braided headband and try something different. Thank you, Chris. I love the planter. So that's like all the projects. That's a lot of projects for a month of crafting. I had a ball doing all this stuff. And I hope you guys liked it. Need to make my bow for me. Christiana, you can make a bow with that. That was a good DIY bow video I did. Although Jamila watched it and she was like, I just started the video and I'm already lost. I'm like, you can do this, Jamila. She's got a brain block in her head about making bows. She thinks she doesn't know how to do it, but I think she can. I couldn't see it until it was done, right, Angela? Like I was a little skeptical as it was forming. I was like, is this going to be good? And I was a little concerned because I have very big gaps in my planter. So I was like, how is this going to dry? Is it going to be too thick grout in between there? But no, it dried. It's great. It worked out well. The only thing I have an issue with is some of my pieces are a little too big and they stick out. But I think it's good. I think it's fine. It's just a few of the pieces because I was using plates and they were kind of curved. So it just didn't lay flat against this curved surface. Kathina, the round welcome sign? Yes, I can. I can show that. So how to do this is on the full video, the welcome sign video, and you can get all that information, the round that I used, and then I used the We Create and the basswood. I'm so glad I helped you step out of your comfort zone. That was seriously the whole point of this month. I was stepping out of my comfort zone, trying some new things, and I wanted to hopefully kind of pass that on to you. Just try things that you've been thinking you wanted to try. Just try them. Sometimes they're going to work, sometimes they're not. And if they don't, it is what it is. And you can try again. You can try to fix it. You can maybe just try the whole project again. I just feel like there are no rules. There are no rules with crafting. And it just doesn't matter what someone else's project looked like. It matters what you like and what, the process is all more about the process, I made it look so easy. Some of the things, maybe. You check out some of those days. I did not make it look easy. Man, check out some of those days. Not all those days were easy for me. What if you went to a tile store and asked for all the broken tiles? Oh, that's a good idea. Because I do think tiles would probably work better because they're not curved. And I think that would probably just be better for the project. Because I even had some pieces that there was just like no way I could use because they were completely curved. Because I used a mug. So a mug is like all curved surfaces. This navy blue one was a mug. So I was able to use some of them, but you can see it doesn't have a ton of navy blue in it because it was a mug. So there weren't that many pieces. And a lot of them are small. I mean, it's perfect though. I think the blue worked out well. So thank you, Tarisha. A different project every single day. I know when I told people I was going live every day and I was making something new every day, they were like, what? Every day? Or like just some days? I'm like, nope, I'm doing it every day. They were like, wow, that's aggressive. And I'm like, I know. I know. I know it's aggressive. But it was really, really fun. That's not my jam plan to rewatch. Definitely try. It's not too hard. Oh, when you put the white all over, didn't know you could just shine the colors up. Yeah, when you wipe off the grout. Now, it took multiple times of wiping off the grout because I just kept like rubbing grout back onto the tiles. So I had to wait for it to dry just a tad so that the grout wasn't so wet and just rubbing on the tiles constantly when I was trying to wipe it off. You made 2 quilt box for the first time yesterday. Oh, that's what you posted. Those were so cute. I didn't realize that was your first time making them. That is so cute. I love the little Easter bunny and the carrots. That was really, really cute. Ripping an old sheet to repurpose it. I love repurposing stuff. Yeah, Christiana, that she posted them in the Crafty Brick group. They're super cute. I am needing a crafty break now, 100%. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to post this week. I've posted so much. And why did I think Instagram should have a pattern for this month? I first started out, day 1 and day 2 were right next to each other. And I'm like, oh, I don't like them being so close to each other. I'm going to have a video in between each day of the month for crafting month. So that meant on Instagram, I needed to post 2 videos, one to show a recap of the day's activity, and one which was just a random video of whatever else I want to post it. So I was posting 3 videos a day. It was, I don't know why I did that, but I mean, it's over now. It's over now. We are not going to be posting 3 videos a day for the next month, but I did get a lot of growth. So that was nice. I wanted to get in front of some new people that may not have seen my content in the past. So I accomplished some goals, and that was the point of this month, and to build community and to share with you guys and hang out with you guys. I accomplished all of that. I mean, some of you were here every single day, so I appreciate you for that. And some of you are here for the first time, so I appreciate that you stopped by to see what was going on. So I think it's been a good month. Yeah, that's a lot of videos. Why did I need to have a pattern? But if y'all want to go check out my pattern on Instagram, there is a feed there, and it looks so nice. Like every other day or every other post is a a post from these days. So after these lives were over, I had to edit a video that was just like a recap of what we talked about that day. So I had to create that video. There were a lot of videos this month, a lot of videos. But it was a good month. It was a good month, I have to admit. I learn more with those. Thank you. Gotta go now. Bye, Corey. See you later. And to the Super CB. I was Super CB this month. I'm going to be super sleepy in April. Oh my goodness. But I truly appreciate all of you for hanging out with me. And we had so many days with so many glitches and blurry videos and just so many things that were going wrong. And you guys were just here waiting for me to finish and get things fixed and send back cameras. So without you, this month would not be, because I wouldn't even have anybody watching. So thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because I might not be posting this week, but I promise I post consistently crafty content. So I'll be here. So I hope you guys will be here with me. Thank you so much, Chris, for being here. Tell your boss thank you. Although I bet your boss does not know that you've been watching videos every single day, helping pass the time. But it's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be back next, not this week. Next week, I'll be back. There's a new, Leonardo class coming in April. Make sure you're on the mailing list so you can get that date. I will be posting that. Today is the last day to get Romeo and Juliet on sale. Let me post the QR code for them. They were on sale for National Crafting Month. So if you have been thinking about getting Romeo or Juliet, now is the time. Today is the last day. I have to do this again. Jackie, I don't know. That was a lot. Maybe in a few months I can do it again. Or maybe like a week-long series or something. I don't know. I like the lives though. So I'll be back doing lives. I miss them. Because I was doing Crafty Tuesday every Tuesday. And then I stopped because I was overwhelmed with doing so many, but then I missed you guys. So I stopped for like 2 months, and then I'm like, oh, how about I just come back every single day? Instead of doing once a week, I'm going to do 31 days in a row. That's what I'll do. But no, it was fun. I don't know. It was so much fun doing the lives. I really like the lives so much better than posting videos. It's so much easier for me. Yeah, I think maybe just a week or so. Another series. A series of something. Let me know what you guys like seeing most of. Do you like like a mix of stuff? Do you like laser stuff? So I don't know. I'm thinking a week of something will be fun again. I did have so much fun. I did have so much fun. I'll have a year to prepare. Yes, but in that time, I definitely will be hanging out, you know, during that year. We'll be doing some more lives. Magically yesterday started working perfectly. That's so weird, Chris. I had problems with Leonardo like not opening up this morning, like a particular file. I tried to open one file like 3 times and it just froze. And I've never had that happen. So there's some weird things going on right now. I don't know what they are. Oh, you like when I do things that are, not done all the time. Okay. Good to know. Different machines every day. Oh, I like that too, Kristen. That's a good one. A week of crafting with different machines. I have a lot of machines. So we could definitely do that. Why do you have to entice me with Romeo? Because he's so great. He's so great. And he's on sale. You know, Romeo's awesome. Nicole, I am so glad you found me too. So happy that you are here and part of the crafty crew. Let's see, let me get that out so we can hide you, Romeo. Listening while you work, Nikki. I love all y'all working and listening. Buying a WeCreate on Facebook Market. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. I feel like as long as you know that it turns on and you know you see it in person before you buy it, I would make sure it turns on. And I don't know, just maybe ask them to cut something for you just to make sure it works. Because, you know, like some people, maybe they got a laser and they just feel like, I don't use this, I don't need it. And, you know, not everything on Facebook Marketplace just because it wasn't working or something like that. So I would just make sure that you go see it and have them cut something and do something with it to make sure it's working. But I am not opposed to buying something on Facebook Marketplace. You can find some good deals on there. I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I've actually sold a laser on Facebook Marketplace. So I would not be opposed to that. But I would make sure it works first. Yes, this is the last day for the sale on the machines. That is correct. I'm so happy you enjoyed it, Robin. Thank you. Oh, playing a different machine every day. I like that idea. Yeah, I want to know that it works. I had somebody come over and buy a heat press from me, and I was like, well, you want me to plug it in? Like, you want me to make sure, like, show you that it works? I don't ever want anyone to feel like I'm giving them something that, you know, that's not good. And some of them are like, no, I trust you. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm trustworthy, but I want to see that it works if I'm buying something on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I would just definitely do that. Working condition. Hey, Anita. Keeping you company while you're working. Yeah, I think buying machines is a great on Facebook Marketplace. If they really work, I think that's a great idea. Some people just sell stuff because it's just sitting and they're never using it. So, you know, it's a win-win for both of you. They're getting it out, making a little money, and you're getting something that you've been wanting for a better price. Thank you, Nikisha. I am so happy that you enjoyed the month. I enjoyed you guys. And today, I'm excited. Scott is actually off work today. So we're going to go grab brunch right now. So I'm excited about that a little. And then Kaya told me she's got a half day today. I'm like, oh my goodness. All right. I guess I'll be picking you up early. I purchased it back in November and haven't used. But you like the Recreate Vista. You purchased the Vista back in November, but you haven't used it? Or no? As far as the mechanics. You saw a Heat Press Nation heat press for 120. I think I sold a Heat Press Nation heat press for like 120. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have so many machines sitting around here a lot of times, and I can't use all of them. I had 5 heat presses that were sitting in my house, and I'm like, I don't need 5 heat presses. So my very first Heat Press Nation press that was a 15 by 15, I just didn't need a 15 by 15 anymore because I have a 16 by 20. So it was sitting there, and I think I sold it for like 120, maybe 150, because I don't know. I was like, I don't need it, and I can give somebody else a good deal. So why not? And there was nothing wrong with it. It was a great press. So I think there's not always something wrong with the things on Facebook Market. You just need to make sure they work. You want to see me use the We Create? Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. You purchased it back and you want to see me use it. Okay. I love the We Create Vista. It is, so the Vista and the Vision, I think they're great machines, because I have had bad experience with the laser, and out of the box, this thing was perfect for me. But I'm leery of Facebook Market because it seems like people are out to scam me. I think it depends. I've had some very good experiences, and some people, I get some people that will say they want something and then not call back, or I don't know. No, I think not everybody's scamming. I think you can get some good deals. I just think be careful. Meet in another location. I don't know. Things like that. And I can get more craft supplies. Yes. Yeah, Robin, Chris, that's true. Robin, there are lots of videos. I have a few videos up, but there are definitely a lot of videos that you can watch on the We Create. But if you're just thinking about purchasing it, I think it's a great purchase. I would definitely highly recommend it. I would like to see more crafts on this machine. Okay, got it, Robin. Thanks, Kristen, for like telling me what that was she wanted. I was confused. All right, my crafty friends, I am going to go. I want to be like, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, but I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you next week and doing something. I don't know what. Crafting is great. Crafting is great. All the crafty friends you meet are amazing. And I love all of you crafty friends. I'm so happy we are all hanging out together. I will be back. I don't know when exactly yet, but very shortly, next week probably. Until then, stay crafty, my friends. So just so much fun. I feel like I'm saying goodbye and I'm sad. I'm like, wait. No, I'll be back next week. Just the following week. I'm going to take a break this week and then I'll be back. But get on the mailing list. The link is here. Make sure you're on the mailing list because I will be sharing when I am going live. Make sure you're subscribed and turn the notifications, and then you'll know when I'm going live also. So thank you guys. This has been a fabulous, fabulous month. I appreciate you all. Mwah. Let me give you a heart. See if it worked. Give you all a heart. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see y'all soon. Until then, stay crafty, my friends. Goodbye.